Hello, sports fans. This is John from Ricket Picks. Don't have a sport betting advice in this video. I do have a reaction to what Mariano Rivera said earlier today. I believe it was the Michael K show that he was on, and he was talking about how you can't call yourself a champion after only 60 games because anything can happen in 60 games. Some of those statements that he said are very true. Look at the Baltimore Orioles in the past. They have come out of the gate 0-22, or they've come out of the gate swinging hard and rocking and rolling. And had the season ended early, they would have been in the playoff hunt. When the end of the season rolled around, they were nowhere near it. So stuff does happen early in a season that doesn't necessarily happen late in the season. 162 game season it's a grind. It is a grind. Even minor league seasons, short A ball and all that stuff. It's still, you're playing baseball every single day for a very extended period of time, and it is a grind. And the men are separated from the boys in October. The guys that are still standing can still do it, just game in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, day game, night game, doubleheader. Just right back at it the next day. Sometimes right back at it by the end of the night. But I don't have a very strong opinion about this COVID-19. We have a problem in our area right now where people are coming from a hotbed, and everybody's trying to stay at home and do the right thing and keep this virus from spreading. And then you got knuckleheads out there that come from a hotbed that may have it, may not have it. They don't know. Everybody seems to think they're a doctor and be like, "Oh, I just got an allergy problem." No, you got COVID-19. You just gave it to a whole other town that you should have never been in, that you're not from. It's irritating. It's irritating. This whole spread of the disease isn't going to go away because you got people that are like, okay, well, my kids are out of school, the weather's getting nice, I'm going to go on vacation, I'm going to go camping, social distancing, I'm going to go to the local supermarket, I'm going to buy all their stuff in their town. You got little towns everywhere that they're starting to run out of stuff because people from these cities are coming over and buying them out of everything. In a time of need, this nation needs a lot of courtesy and a lot of smart people. I'm kind of seeing now with everything going on that we may not get baseball back for a while, or sports of any kind. A lot of people are like, "Oh, who cares about sports? I'm gonna go camping," blah blah blah. Go camping, but don't do it right now. Stay home. The world's asking you guys. 3 weeks. It isn't that long. If we all stayed and did nothing for 3 weeks, this whole thing would be done. We'd go back to normal. Nobody'd be worried about anything. And the people that aren't worried about it, when you get it and your loved ones, get it. And God forbid, I hope nobody dies and nobody gets really sick from this. But when it hits close to home, then you're going to go out and start being an advocate for it. Too late. It's too late. You're too late. Quit going out somewhere. If you have to, go. But if you don't have to go to another town to get away from the hotbed. Oh, I got to get away from it. You've already been exposed to it. So now you're going to take it in and expose it to a whole other tiny village because those people only have one grocery store and one thing. Stupid. Anyways, enough with my rant. Back to Mariano Rivera and the Yankees. Baseball. If you guys do play this year, we get a baseball season. I don't care if it's 100 games. I don't care if it's 60 games. I don't care if they play the full schedule and do double headers. I know some managers are open to it. I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of expanding pitching rosters to covert the need. Double headers are hard on a pitching staff. If you got to play 18 innings in one day, well, we just had a game going to extra innings. Awesome. So now we're going to play 21 innings in one day, and then we're supposed to be pitching the next night and cover 9 innings. This whole you got to face 3 guys, I think, is going to help with some of that. But I think if they do end up doing a lot of double headers to make up for some of these games, they should expand the pitching rosters a little bit, or the 26-man roster. They should expand that to 28 or 29, and and say you have to get pitchers. You can't have extra hitters. Blah blah blah. Set rules and stipulations on it. But Rivera, I think you're out of line on this one. You've never had to go through this in your season, in your career. You didn't have to go through anything like this, so nobody can expect you to understand. Obviously, you have an opinion. You've played 162 games your whole career, but if something like this happened with you, you wouldn't have 600 saves. As simple as that. And you might still be the all-time saves leader, but you wouldn't have 600 if one of your seasons got shortened to 60 games. You got to feel bad for these guys that are having this. They work hard. They do this. They want to play. These rookies are coming up. They're like, yeah, I'm going to get a chance to prove myself to my club. And now they're on the shelf. Most training facilities are getting shut down. Teams are just trying to be safe now and smart. And I'm sorry, if they go back at it and they play a professional baseball season, I don't care if it's 80 games. I don't care if it's half of the schedule. If you win the World Series, you won the World Series in the coronavirus shortened 2020 season. And that's that. I mean, you earned it. You were still there. You still went through the ding. You did the time. You played the games. Yeah, you didn't play 162 games, but so what? You still won the World Series. Yankees. I tell you what. Yeah, they're probably chomping on the bit. Yeah, 80 games, we can buy that easy. I don't know. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. I got a problem with that. It kind of doesn't sit well with me. If you win the World Series, I don't care how many games you played to get there. You earned it. You got there. You won the games, and you did it. I mean, at the end of the day, you still have to win. I mean, there's teams that this shortened season benefits. I think it's all of them. A lot of teams don't have pitchers that can just go in night after night after night after night for 162 games. So if they don't got to do it for half the time, you're going to see a lot more competition, I think, if that's the case. Nothing's been settled yet, but, that's my feelings on everything. So I hope everybody has a great weekend and a happy Sunday. Stay home. Do everyone a favor. Quit being selfish and stay home. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you very much. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell next to it, turn your notifications on if you want the videos as soon as they drop. We'll have sports betting advice covering some soccer leagues and stuff like that. And so, we're going to carry on. But I thought I'd give a little thing on Mo Rivera and the coronavirus, people not staying home when they probably should be. But anyways, thank you guys. Have a great day.